Welcome to the French Drainman channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood. I want to talk about what we did to build the world's first and only indestructible pop-up emitter. It can't be broken. It will not crack. It will not break. What we did is we did not make it in China. What we did is we made it here in the USA. If you want quality, if you want durability, if you want to build something that's going to last and stand the test of time, you want to build it here in the United States of America. You don't want to take it to China. Yes, you could save money if you build it in China, but what happens if you build it in China? The durability, the longevity, all of it goes out the window. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. I wholeheartedly know this is true. My lifetime, I've seen things made here in the United States, and then I've seen them go overseas. They're made in China and then shipped back to the United States, and they're cheaper. They know how to save a buck, all right, but they take it out of the product, and that affects the end user, the consumer, the homeowner, the contractor, whoever's buying this product. That's who it affects. Our pop-up is made by the very same people that design, build automobiles. We're located in Michigan. That's where French Drainman headquarters are. And lucky for us, because it's Automotive Alley, we have engineers, plastic mold injection, die making. We have it all right here. The convenience of being able to make it locally, right in our home state of Michigan, and keeping all that work here in the United States of America, not taking any of it to China. And that means if our mold's here and we have it in a plastic injection shop here in the United States, we're always employing United States workers. We're keeping the money here in this country. This is what this country was founded on. And this is what a lot of people in this country forgot. But I want you guys to know that this pop-up, whether you use it in a pop-up or if you take the top off of it, because it has a clip that you can remove and then just remove the top, and then you can put any manufacturer who has a 4-inch drain plug, they fit right in the center. So this is a very unique piece. Indestructible, it cannot be broken. Trust me, we put it through its paces. It's overbuilt. It is crazy overbuilt. You have never seen something so overbuilt. Now the top or the lid, we had them make that as big and as open as a 4-inch PVC pipe. If you look inside a pop-up emitter and you look at the elbow and you see that PVC pipe, the inside of that diameter, now pine cones, leaves, needles, branches, all can come out the pop-up. You need a discharge that's going to let all that debris out. The reason why you have plugged, clogged pipes is because these pop-ups will not let them daylight. So then when you have this big turf restrictor plate, you can see the mold here for the plate, that's so the grass won't grow over it. That keeps the grass from growing over it and the pop-up from disappearing. In my 35 years as a contractor, there has never been a pop-up for discharging that would hold up to a big heavy lawnmower. And now we have one.
Yep, this is exactly why we put those plates. Perfect example why I try, and I know people, how did we get like this? Because of vanity. It's because of vanity. I get it, but you know, we need it. We need it. So what we do is we set this in that plate. Now you can you could weed whip around the plate.
We came up with the turf restrictor plate out of necessity so the grass wouldn't grow over the pop-up.
Which is nice. I mean, it's made out of, super strong, I mean, you could do anything to it kind of material. But yeah, when the grass grew over this, it didn't stand a chance.
Plus it's full.
Yeah, then once it can't daylight, people always say, "Oh, corrugated pipe, it clogs." No, when it can't daylight, that's what it does. If you can't get it out, it has nothing to do with the pipe. This is all about daylighting. This is how important it is to daylight. It's the most important thing to a roof runoff system.
I want to talk about our stage 3 technology built in to our FDM pop-up. Most people don't realize that there's 3 stages to this pop-up. Stage 1, the water runs underneath the lid to some holes that are at the hinge point, allowing the water to run underneath the turf restrictor plate and act as a soak away. You can see the cutaways on the underneath side of the lid. This is stage 1. This is a light rain, a mist. Now stage 3, we know what stage 3 is. That's wide open, baby. But what is stage 2? I'm going to show you stage 2. The water comes up around the hinge and it goes around the entire rim. This cleans the pop-up emitter. You can see by the fluid dynamics how this works really well. Again, stage 3 is when she's wide open, but she'll move as much water in stage 2 as it will in stage 3. This also helps in the wintertime if there's snow piled up on the pop-up emitter. When we have a thaw, the water is going to run out of the hinge, around the lid, and it's going to melt all the snow. You can see the flow of water that's coming out on stage 3. The flow of water was the same in our demonstration of stage 2.
Brand new John Deere Z930M. It's got a nice 25.5 horsepower Kawasaki, and it's got high lift blades. This lawnmower is brand new with brand new high lift blades. The bottom's clean, showroom new. First thing it did. We went through and we kept clicking lower and lower and lower until we got to 1.5. That's 1.5 inches. You can see what it did to the turf. And what we were trying to do is we're trying to suck up that lid and chop it off.
The lid is heavy enough to where the lawnmower can't suck it up, but yet water can float it. The key is the height at which you set the pop-up emitter. If the pop-up emitter is left too high, you will chop the lid off. You want to have your pop-up emitter below all the turf grass blades. You want the water to flood the turf restrictor plate and then to soak away into the grass. When it rains really hard, you don't have to worry. The water will come up and over the turf grass. Give us a thumbs up if you found this information helpful. It supports the channel. And until the next video.